Good morning and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. I'm Kristi Shive, and this morning we're visiting with Sarah Drysdale. She's Family and Consumer Sciences Agent in Ballard County. Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning, Kristi. So glad you had me back on the show.
Thanks for being back. It's great to see you. Now, Sarah, today you are going to talk to us about hydration, and the dog days of summer are here. So, can you start by telling us what should our daily water intake be?
Well, Kristi, as you know, we should stay hydrated all year long, but it is very important to try to stay hydrated during these summer months as we are outdoors more and that hot heat can really get to us. So it is recommended between 8 to 12 8-ounce fluids a day of water. So 8 glasses of water, 12 glasses of water, or if you have water bottles. And we just want to kind of increase that intake the more we're outside.
Sarah, hydration we know is what keeps us from that dehydration. What can happen to someone if they do get dehydrated?
Well, some things that happen when you get dehydrated, they can be very mild. So you may have some difficulty swallowing, you may have dry mouth symptoms. But as you progress in your dehydration, you could get headaches, fatigue, loss of appetite. You could even start to get muscle cramps, and your kidneys may even shut down the longer you don't hydrate yourself. Because our water really helps to not only regulate our body temperature and keep us going, but protect our organs and keeping them all hydrated and insulated and not overheating.
Yeah. Now, what about sports drinks? I know that there are many drinks that are available to purchase. Are they better than water when we are out sweating for those long periods of time?
Well, sports drinks are great. They are good to use if we are, losing a lot of our fluids through sweating because of those electrolytes. However, we don't want to always use those because they do have added sugars, and we kind of don't want to have too much added sugar into our diet through our liquids. And, it's a good short-term relief, but nothing can really replace drinking water.
All right, Sarah. So, can you go over again some of those symptoms of dehydration?
Absolutely. So some symptoms that you will have, like I said, is difficulty swallowing. You could have some dry mouth symptoms or just feeling like you aren't producing enough saliva to swallow. You can start to get headaches, your vision might get blurry. You can lose your appetite, so you're not really wanting to eat, but you keep going. And then of course you can feel kind of fatigued, like you're like, oh, that just that fatigue feeling. And then as we get more severe into it, you get those muscle cramps that can either, be in your abdomen, your arms, your legs, they can kind of be anywhere. And more severely, your kidneys can shut down or other vital organs from overheat, exhaustion, and dehydration.
Sarah, if someone is not a big fan of water, something that I
Mhm.
found that I enjoy is infusing my water with fruit.
Mhm.
So, a few years ago, I found these water bottles, and they had this little container that you could put fresh fruit. And so it would naturally flavor that water. So, I really think that finding some ways that help you enjoy your water consumption is a great way to help you stay hydrated.
Oh, absolutely. So, using fruit as an example, lots of people like to do lemons or limes, maybe even oranges or strawberries, just a mixture of whatever your favorite fruit is. Some people like to use cucumbers in their water, but just different flavors do help because I know water, just plain water after a while, kind of gets stale. So, we want to mix up those flavors. And then, of course, there are some flavorings that, are no calories, no sugar that can be added into your water that are also very good and that doesn't that keeps us hydrated as we're going. And another thing that would be really good if you wanted to try to make it a game, because sometimes you need a game for your kids to do, is you can go online and get trackers of water where you can color in the amount of water you drink in a day. And that just kind of helps it seem a little more fun and not just, oh, I have to drink water. I have to drink water, but just showing that example of this is what mom can do and dad can do and kids can do it too.
Sarah, such great information. Thank you so much for being with us today. If you are watching and have any questions or need more resources, be sure to contact your local extension office. Thanks for joining us today on the Farm and Home Show, and we'll see you next time.